Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Welcome in, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You could look at past performance. You could look at metrics. You could spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
19 Lion, go!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 10
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
It kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Breaks the tackle. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, San Francisco!
Mendoza's pass complete.
The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away.
San Francisco.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
First carry for the versatile vet Cordero Patterson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Allen setting up to throw. His first throw is an interception. And the 49ers will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Shut up! Cowboy 80. Ready.
Running left. Here's Walker. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf.
Walker now from the gun. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Falcons nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready,
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
79 Bronco. Down. Check out.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Go.
Patterson trying this straight ahead. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go 18. Let's go now. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Ready, go. Hot, hot.
They'll go, Allen. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 7 Pirates, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Here's a screen now for Walker. He fights his way through a tackle. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And they are passing on the field goal attempt. They're going for this on 4th down. He'll go quickly to the right. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down. Walker on 1st down. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It'll be 2nd and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment.
Here we go. Check out.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21.
Falcons, nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts from the goal line. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Go!
Handoff running left, Walker. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 7 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Staying with Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running with Walker again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Mendoza. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Ken Walker, 55 yards. And the 49ers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action now. May. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. May looking to run. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Nice. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check go.
Throwing to start the drive. Mendoza. Down the field, he's got Warren. Touchdown, 49ers. Tyler Warren, 39 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
Niners 21. Ravens nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
To throw, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get this in the hands of Nico Collins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. To the air, May. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and
we'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on 3rd down is May. He'll try it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he
my name. NAS. Victory, help, a whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America. Even better, with click sounds in their mouths was language for humans.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight, the ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Come on, Mustang 19, 79 Bronco, go!
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Down the left sideline. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, 49ers. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Saints nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
70 Timberwolf. Trap 60. Warriors 69. Buffalo 18. Ready?
From the gun, it's Jones. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
And this is
70 Rangers,
third
70, Panther 11,
down.
18, Pioneer. Check out.
Shotgun now for Jones. Forced to his right, and that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be fourth down.
60 Bobcats, 60
60 Bobcat. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 8, come 19. Come 19 tight, 19 tight.
They do go for it. It's Jones. Going right sideline and complete. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
First and 10.
Here's first and 10.
Go!
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Out wide, that's Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And this is third.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up.
Your age ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared. Physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This is third down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
2nd and 3. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20.
Facing 2nd and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not I just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
In motion, the tight end.
Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Well, he's already shown on this opening drive that he will run the football. We know that about him, Charles, so maybe when he gets outside the pocket, the defense a little wary about the run, and he's able to convert the pass.
And that wariness will often cause you to be a step or two slow. And sometimes you get so focused on will he or won't he run the football, you forget that there are receivers in your area, and they find themselves open, and there's another completed pass.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And going right back to Walker. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
We're scoreless after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
On the double. Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Johnson, the man in motion right. Now Mendoza from the gun on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Miles Garrett able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge loss, and it takes us to 4th down as well.
On for the field goal, a 53-yard attempt.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. Boswell's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Here we go, here we go.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Kenneth Walker, 59 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
21-yard line.
Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready. 60 by 6. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Mendoza. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
60 Bobcat. Go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
7 Pirate. Mustang 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18. Set go.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
1st and goal, Chicago.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Set. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Tiger, 19 Tiger. Tighten up. Tighten up. Hut, hut.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Ready up.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Set. Ready. Panther 6. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Mendoza gonna throw on 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself to the end zone, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change? Ted Ginn's gonna go! Touchdown, 49ers! Ted.
Cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Oh, your man's have been to jail before? And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 15
A
yards.
gain there of 15. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of
Really nice
15.
explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
From just
and
across
3.
the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. Now, this looks like a design run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Check go.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Kenneth Walker, touchdown, 49ers. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the and trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Valdez Scantling on the move. They motion the slot man left. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Go street. Check go.
Here's a designed run. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 3rd down, 3 to go.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Set Buffalo 18. 70, 19, Panther 11.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. First and 10 now from the 36.
Like it. Hey, smash.
Valdez-Scantling on the move. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. No problem there on the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners first down.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the first down.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
The 42-yard line.
Let's go.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
37-yard line.
Let's go now. Get up.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for two.
For the two-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete, and he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60, put your hands on it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Valdez Scantling on the move. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up third down and 11.
Mustang 19. Check out.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
Into space at the 45. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A huge play just before the half. An even 40 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Ready? Hot, hot.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Here's a third down and 4.
18, find it. Here we go. Shot.
The run up the middle. It's Walker, and he's not going to get there. Wallop right at the line of scrimmage, and now it's fourth down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
7 Pirates, 70 Timberwolves. Get up.
They'll try it now with Walker.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Now Walker. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Come on, come on.
They run with Walker. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line.
Dragon 60. Check go.
They'll run here with Walker. Past midfield to the 45. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, 49ers. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point is good. And the 49ers will go up by 7.
Cowboys 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
1-yard gain brings up
They'll look to throw.
9.
Open man is Davis. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And I think it's really been to all of our surprise. We haven't really had to say his name very much so far, and I think you can give the defense all the credit for that. There's his first catch of the game, and it comes here in the third quarter.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And this is what happens when your offensive line and your back are in sync and on the same page. Great job by the O-line distorting the defense at the point of attack, and then the running back understanding where that hole is, hitting it full speed, brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
11 more yards.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Now, faking the give. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that, It'll be a bit of a letdown.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
19 lock, Buffalo 6, Bronco 80, go!
Now this time he'll set up to throw. This one taken in downfield, it's the fullback. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First down, Dallas.
On the ready.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Set. 70 Lions.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
On the RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. They go with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Okay, break. Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Come 19, 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll drop to throw. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in to short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the 1st down.
Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
3-yard line.
65. Ready.
They go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cowboys. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Bronco 80. 18. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now Walker. Whoa. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
At the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here comes second down.
And 6.
Set. Ready.
Walker. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ready. Check out.
They'll run here. Room up the sideline at the 45. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 53 yards.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
At the 16-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll run. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down. Call the timeout and set up the game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to win the game. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They'll be disappointed there.
So are you trying to desync the game? I mean, you could probably block the kick. Or are you trying to desync the game? Oh.
So, a big
there you go. I mean, just like you're really good at this anyways, so.
This one he's gotta have. This kick is good. So, a win here for the 49ers. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, zeros on the clock, seals the deal. They come from behind. They may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from